Another test subject. Fry!
Strike a pose! Everybody stand back!
This is order.
Let my name echo in song! Huh?
Stabilize. I will have order.
Going in! Shower me with praise! See? Higher, higher, hands on fire!
It's my lucky day.
The depth's back!
Make yourselves at home!
Game's up. Time's over.
Finally, I the theory.
Another test subject. That tingle?
Gotcha.
Hey!
Test subject.
There are very few times I've cried from pure excitement in my life, but today is one of them. Ignore my voice, I am extremely tired, but Folklores without a doubt is one of, if not the strongest unit in the game from my dreams, and it's absolutely amazing. I really don't like overhyping characters, and I'll even cover some of her potential flaws later, but in terms of just how many characters Serena is going to improve, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And just as a warning, everything I say is going to be subject to change, of course, which I will notify you in the pinned comment. So first, before anything, as I promised in my predictions, I'll be giving away welcomes based on if I was right or wrong about some things. And from the looks of it, I'll have to give away 2 welcomes, so if you want to enter that giveaway, go to the description below and join the Discord server where the giveaway will be hosted. Also, I forgot to do my intro, but I don't give a flying shit. Let's just dive straight into it. I'm going to use very vague wording, so Dolly from the small indie company Horrorverse doesn't personally copy strike me. But Furina essentially is Jincho, Yelan, Fischl, and a bit of Bennett combined. Her skill is an instance of Hydro damage that will then give you 3 different types of Ozzes that all deal Hydro damage. I haven't yet dreamed up the intervals yet, as there's no gameplay, but because there are 3 summons, you can just flat out assume she's like Yelan and will be able to act as a solo Hydro enabler. And the best thing about these synchronized attacks is that they don't need you to use a normal attack, they just proc unconditionally all the time. And her skill actually has 2 forms. From my dream, her synergies, because she's a massive buff to literally almost every character in the game, downsides which is ridiculous. I made a tier list now. In terms of characters that benefit a ridiculous amount, going off a very jumpy impression, so I could be wrong on some things, or didn't factor in some things, But Hu Tao kind of just got a lot stronger. Kicking Genshin Chill out of double Hydra, raising the team, you get because you have killers relying, could open until he would kind of the, and I don't even when which would Fury not to charge damage on the team, so yeah. And now
Start today with GoDaddy. If you can dream it, you can build it. Whatever your
You know this girl? This was out on March 2nd of because best arena in the safe shoot when hoping 25% HP bonus buff in meta. But before we dive into today's While that wasn't actually the best execute, as my Hu Tao did got hit quite a lot, but you can kind of already see how the team would be Hu Tao running alongside with Furina, Cho, and then Bennett. Now you can also kind of swap Bennett into Jin's place on Hu Tao main's team because yes, Bennett is generally better in terms of the best team before Furina and patch 4.0 arrived. Alright, Sanjun official banner is finally here, guys. Actually, I know that it also kind of surprised some of us as
What they say
well.
is true.
These banners is
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful
someone
it is.
to gear up booster. If the video guys how the art works is I'm here on my current America account. Good understanding once again is that Sanjun is going to be pretty much a niche character. Yes, she does have that ability in order for you to activate the plunging mechanic in all of your character in the game. However, as I have said before, them already have a very specific strong team dedicated for that character. Therefore, if you are trying to have Sanjun slotted in that specific team,
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1. I see everything!
Quietly now.
Committed to memory! Sharing my knowledge! Dissipate!
mind the deluge.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Another
Gotcha.
test subject. Fry!
Cascade.
Pick the wrong test subject.
Going in!
This is order.
Time to shine!
This body belongs.
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Pay your dues.
Make yourselves at home!
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Take it easy. Busted. Quietly now.
I may have opened.
Create a beautiful, job-winning resume with Enhansive. Join thousands of users who got amazing jobs at some of the top companies in the world with a modern.
Furina has been out for a while now, so a lot of latest Furina variation utilizing Furina consists of Kokumi, Yelan, and Xingqiu. Yes, this is a pure mono hydro comp, and Kokumi acts here as a driver. In fact, her damage is actually not that bad for a driver, especially if you equip her with the Clam set, which periodically produces about 17,000 bubble pop damage, at least with my build. One other thing that's really unique with Furina is that because her burst damage buff is almost identical to Elemental Goblet, you can actually give Kokumi HP Goblet and often. Furina's burst at talent level 9 or 10 becomes like attack or hydro units if you strictly burst off cooldown. It's a problem. On the flip, however, since there is no grouping with this comp, you could go for Kazuha, Sucrose, or Venti instead of either Yalan or Xingqiu to add some strong crowd control and apply that delicious resistance shred. Or you could go with Jean instead of Kokomi, which results in Jean applying VV shred on enemies, while at the same time, compared to Kokomi, the fanfare buildup is much faster, since Jean's one-time heal from the burst can easily achieve max fanfare point. The team is viable with Archaic Fetch pick up Hydro Crystallized Shards and enable a whopping 35% Hydro damage boost for the team who picks up the shards from the ground. But Petra feels Goro in a comp like this. Yes, a significant damage when she doesn't go Barbara, and then now for this was Hydro Trap, I went with Hay, especially if a give kill does not. You can go for Charlotte, while honest as of making easily. So letting this 2000 incredible anime just worth person skin playing worth. Personally, it's kinda weird to see Hydro deactivates the LL character creations. Surprisingly enough, Tignari from getting interrupted. Instead of Baiju, you can go here to quickly reach max somewhere. You can use her instead of Yao Yao Nahida. There's Ito boosting and damage, but it's vapor of value to them. Now, starting off, Cho and a second Hydro unit is here to finish the Hu Tao and dish out strong charge attacks. Although keep in mind, for the most part, Jean will shred enemies' Hydro resistance thanks to Viridescent set, so Hu Tao will need to live with just Farina's buffing. But vape teams can also function with Charlotte. This new healer can enable melt vapes for Hu Tao. Yes, it might be annoying sometimes with a healer for a lot. Now, we also in Hydro and enemy rotation. Strong and unique comp that works well is with double Junjin's 3-2. Yoimiya, Qian's because, well, then our side hit hard, same amount of healer. Who's achieve fan. Let's talk about while it up. And so we got, but needs interests enables this with the trees and enemy.
Gotcha.
Everybody stand back!
Things are about to get dicey.
Huh? Go!
Mind the deluge.
Ouchie! The Temple of Wisdom! Our bond is strong! Lightning terrified!
Be still.
Quietly now.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let my name echo in song! Go! Lots over!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Everybody stand back! See? Go! I see everything! Stand with me!
Witness the power of Gua. Time to act. Huh?
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Quietly now. Busted.
Is that all you've got?
Things are about to get dicey.
Now you're testing my
Time to shine! Shut up! Higher, higher, pants on fire!
We'll meet again.
Everyone hold hands! Share my knowledge!
Kamisato Ari. Suiyu.
Our bond is strong!
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Let me weave you a verse.
I'll settle this!
Ho, cha, cha.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Time to go! Go! Yoo-hoo! Nice and spicy!
Busted.
Quiver! No turning back!
Windstrider, fallen leaves, adorn my...
There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Flash! Glory to the Shogun! Teamwork is dreamwork! no escape! Shine down! I'm going in!
The wind knows me.
Strike! No turning back! Illusion shattered! Let's light it up! Phew! Eat this!
Here comes the catch.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Go! Strike a pose! Let the world collide! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Cross over!
Yeah.
That hurts! As one with wind and cloud!
To the bitter end.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Fallen leaves, adorn my nut!
Flash! Glory to the Shogun! I'm going in! Strike! There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Instagram takes up too much time. What I'm about to share with you is how my team and I shave off hours.
Feel like your Raiden isn't hitting hard enough? Well, today I'm going to show you how you can do the most amount of damage possible with your Raiden Shogun with the help of some supports. I'm going to show you the most effective team comp with your Raiden Shogun with the help of some supports. I'm going to show you the most
Yoo-hoo! Nice and spicy!
Busted. Quietly now.
Eat this!
Here comes the catch.
Stop that! Let my name echo in song! See? This isn't good! Shine down!
Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call.
Quiver! No turning back! Teamwork is dreamwork!
I am defeated. Gotcha. Quietly now.
Time to shine! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast!
Busted. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Wait it! Time to go! Yeah! Illusion shattered!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
I'm going in!
Glory to the Shogun!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Off we go! Flash!
There is no escape!
Wind strider! As one with wind and cloud!
Storm the front! Strike!
Now you shall perish!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Quake! I will have order! Stabilize!
Go! Cross over! Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Gather!
Take it easy, quietly now. Game's up, fun's over. Gotcha. Busted.
Let my name echo in song!
Things are about to get dicey.
Stabilize!
I see everything! Make yourselves a room!
Get with me! Rain Cutter! Rain outlines your fate.
Cascade! Mind the deluge.
Out of my way! Looking for a fight?
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
The Temple of Wisdom! Grow!
I let my guard down. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Huh? Strike a pose!
Gotcha.
Order guide you.
Go! Go! Higher, hands on fire! Huh?
Busted. Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Cross over!
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
I will have order.
Let my name echo in song! Higher, hands on fire! Everyone hold hands! This way!
Kamisato art. Sweep!
Rain Cutter, know my sword.
I'll settle this! Make yourselves a room!
Be still. Adept back.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Our bond is strong! This way through! Lightning purified! I see everything!
Kamisato art. Suiyu!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Get with me.
Cascade!
are about to get dicey.
This is order. Gather.
Time to shine.
Stabilize.
Time to go.
Gather.
The show begins.
Order guide you. Solidify.
May I present?
Busted.
This isn't good.
Stabilize.
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Attempt back.
Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge. I'll settle this.
Rain cutter.
Coming was
Mind the
foretold.
daily.
Dance with me.
The sacred orb. The temple of wisdom. This
Bloom
out
as
of
the
my way.
flowers in
Let me
Gurabad.
weave you a verse. No, my sword.
Cascade.
At least.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Let's do this.
Want me to come along?
No turning back!
Effective team comp for a hyper carry Raiden, and how extra damage goblet. Just go with the one you have the best substats with. Keep in mind a 5-star weapon if you have one, and if you don't, just go with the sword you get with her elemental skill. As long as you have over 200% that extra emblem set. If you want that set, I'm running a noblesse set on tenacity of Melolith set on her for that extra attack you.
To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow.
Get with her elemental skill. As long as you have over 200% energy recharge, you should be fine. I'm using a sacrificial bow on her. Keep in mind that in this team, Raiden will be the one doing the most amount of damage, and not your supports. Now let's move to tenacity of Melolith full piece set.
The duty of a Tengu warrior is to watch over the mountains and forest.
In this video, I'll be going over the rotation for the Hyper Carry Raiden team. As the name suggests, this is a team that focuses on buffing Raiden as much as possible and then dealing most of the damage during her burst while she's on the field. This is one of the more straightforward rotations in the game, which makes this team really consistent and easy to pilot. That having been said, I wouldn't especially recommend this team to newer players because it does require a lot of resources to build. There aren't really any budget or utility supports in this team, and every character's effectiveness does depend on their own stats. This is a really good example of a team where you get out exactly however much you put in terms of investment. This is a good team for endgame players who have the resources to build it and are looking for a team that's not too mechanically intensive. The main downside of this team is the accessibility, since it does require both Raiden and Kazuha, who are of course both limited 5 stars. You can use a different Anemo character in Kazuha's place, but you are going to lose a lot from a single element.
Is Bennett, you just want to give him 1-2 that should allow him to get his burst back.
बस चाय चाहिए
In this video I'm using a C6 Raiden, but her burst damage you see on the screen is no different from that of a C0 or C1. For Electro application, Kazuha has EQ to shred, buff and infuse Electro. E to buff herself or attacks, requires Raiden to cross reading. If you watched the video to this point, you probably found
To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow. To manifest eternity per the Almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to. The duty of a Tengu warrior is to watch over the mountains and forest, while that of the Kujo clan is to guard Inazuma. These two are of the same ilk. To manifest eternity per the Almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to. To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow. To manifest eternity per the Almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to. strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow.
Will last a long time, and then Nahida won't have it. Yeah, come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble. Anyway, for Nahida's sake.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, but never mind.
I just finished a commit. That's when I saw you two all the way over there. Huh? You can't say I saw that bumping into you like, hey.
Thanks, but...
Sounds good. So, when...
Oh, wait a sec. What?
I see. Though...
By the way, should we go say bye to... Oh!
Then, I guess this is goodbye.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Take it easy. Gotcha. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Too late for regrets.
Dare to mess with me? Time didn't stop for me.
Let my name echo in song!
That's far enough! You dare to gaze upon me? How amusing.
Gotcha. Busted. Here comes the catch. No. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Too slow.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines. Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think? Good idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important.
We're talking about something that
The main
really
thing
happened.
is whether the story
In fact,
being
it's a
acted out on the
case that was just
stage
heard
is
a few days
splendid
ago.
enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House. Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they?
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Because it has everything I need in
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with a nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for? Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
This world is full of unsolved mystery.
bro, sharing my knowledge.
One with the forest. I hear everything. Keep up. Yeah. Spring forth.
Huh? Ah.
Oh!
I was just reminiscing about a place my brother...
You're pointing at the sea.
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. We were just talking...
Nice.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it...
I also think my brother can be too
So...
Oh, that. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies... Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well...
So, she's...
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration! If you don't have... As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about it?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other... Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the...
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro... Miss Hydro...
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. You had best...
Oh, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these...
Wow, I didn't expect to see... Wait, does this mean...
Hey, what's all the commotion?
Of course.
Ooh,
You may consider...
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel...
What are you trying to do, Traveler? Provoking a god in...
Stand down.
Yeah.
On Arrhenius, criminal...
You see.
Right.
What do you care so besides? How exactly do you plan to have a duel?
According to fun.
You call that a...
Precisely!
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't think that Paimon here
You tell her, Winnie!
So, with such an audience...
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Winnie do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as... Huh?
Amusing. Their performance. In which case, but even the gods of other... I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance.
Unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was... So...
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway...
It will actually be my first time performing on the most when there are no public trials being held, and
My brother's always
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Splendid. This is a magical item known as a magic...
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... I'm not sure exactly when it... It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the Nation of Justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine...
That sounds pretty gloomy.
There are lots of others say that, but here in That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, many people carry on with their lives. We hope that at least as a magical...
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like...
Now...
Our bond is strong.
Propagate!
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
And Shroud! I'll uproot you! Yeah.
Stop right there.
Scatter!
Stand with me.
Grow, grow, grow.
I hear everything! If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
So you're the blonde... Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance. But where would I...
What's this? So you also
What?
No, the story's as time so.
Oh.
All...
Keep up.
Huh? I don't want... Life is all...
You should...
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that...
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help! Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
Who's our target this time? Take it easy. Wait for my signal. If they are attacked,
Terminate!
Commit it to memory. Make yourselves a home.
One with the forest. Yeah. Oh! I'll uproot you! Keep up.
This way, Turtle. Help!
And Shroud! Yeah. If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced. Maybe next time.
No.
Fine.
So, we're going to the...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
How long will it take if I set out?
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check.
No, anyway,
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right.
I saw the...
Oh.
I'll be all right.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least...
But at least we were able to get the stole.
What a slippery little thief!
All right.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water!
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring, even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Huh?
What? Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aqua bus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
So, what have you been up to lately?
Not too much. You could still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. You're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive... Oh, I just remembered! I've been following it.
You mean those...
That's right! These stories are the talk... If I'm the... Oh! When that happens, I bet...
So, what is the...
That's right! And ever since... But the scariest part... Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case. But shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, I just imagined...
Please don't imagine.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Oh.
I see. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is...
Linny, could you come here?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our...
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it...
I'm afraid that's just how it is here.
What's wrong, Fremen?
There's a legend. It said that when I was a child, my mother told me that a Hydro Dragon...
If it's an elemental... Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you...
It rained for longer than I...
Was there something...
Yeah, some... On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneat. What is it, Fremine? Perhaps we could... I'm afraid that...
No trouble at all!
Sorry for the...
Oh, no need!
Keep up.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made?
Oh no!
Ah, these must be for Magic Pot. No need. But they.
Wow.
I can't.
Hey!
Why use your?
But where does a big?
Well, but basic.
Huh?
Well, when a trial isn't.
So, but. Oh yeah. So that.
Even though besides it isn't
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
You again?
Yeah, but...
Huh?
Seems business isn't...
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first? If Confrere of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far, right, Traveler?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay? Shouldn't let your guard down.
What's your deal?
Oh. Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I...
Strange.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
So what are you doing?
Well... But recently... That is... I can't remember if I... It was during that time. She was always... One time. Because I...
But what is it?
She never explained in my dream.
A whale? Oh!
It takes that...
So you used the whale as it's so wide...
You make it sound so... But it's been years...
Oh.
Yeah, I'm... Oh.
What?
No.
Official
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to... The champion duelists so engaged... And the worst case, though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. So really...
So...
Apparently it's... Besides, apparently the...
Well, that's child for...
Oh, before I forget. I want you to...
Huh? You're...
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think... Besides...
Paimon knows what... That sneaky guy. Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around... sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. The whodunit's here. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one part... Oh, Lenny's said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aquabus!
That'll be an extra fee.
Add app. Add app. Thank you for...
Propagate! One with the Force. I hear everything. Ah, I'll bury you! Rah. Yeah. I'll uproot you! The value of knowledge.
Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending. Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending. Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending.